Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. It's October and the cool weather's starting to set in here. So I've been kind of making some preparations for winter while the weather's still good. It's still early October. It's actually Columbus Day today. But one of the things I wanted to share with you was a better idea I had. So if you remember my video about Pure Living for Life and Wrangler Star, I talked about, that whole stupid controversy, but in that video I actually was loading firewood onto my porch. I tend to like to keep a 2 or 3 day supply. I mean, we have oil heat if we need it, but with the wood stove being literally just the other side of that door, I decided that it's good to just keep 2 or 3 days of burning out here. I don't load the porch up too much, but the two flaws in my system, actually the three, was number one, the vinyl siding was subject to being hit by wood dumping over the railing with the loader. I didn't really like that. I had a piece of plywood there to kind of guide the wood away. It did alright. I didn't like dumping stuff directly onto the cement. This is only a slab with fill underneath. So I didn't like the idea of just the impact on that directly. It's probably fine. I'm probably just worrying too much, but I just didn't want to have a crack develop. So the other flaw in the design was I had to put 2 pieces of railroad tie here and here to give the front end loader enough lift to come up and over this railing for the bucket to clear. So that was kind of a pain in the neck, lining that stuff up, and you had to be ultra precise, which in the snow and the ice isn't always easy. So I wanted to do something a little more modular. The other problem we had is during a blizzard we had no real way to tarp any of the logs or the firewood, so it was always covered in snow, and if it was icy it would stick together. Again, it was our first year burning in a real long time, like significantly burning, not just the occasional fire. Normally we were just hauling a handful of wood at a time, but last year it was just, we were home a lot because we had a baby, and the firewood consumption went way up. So I was sitting out here and I said to myself, I want to make something modular. I want to make something cheap. See my chainsaw operation there in the back of the truck. I said, you know what, I got a lot of wood pallets sitting around the yard, and I decided to make this box. And basically it's a modular firewood box. Now I'm not going to load it at the firewood pile and transport it here. Just once a season I'm going to use the forks when it's empty, unbolt the railing right there, and then lift it up, insert it in, and then I'll use the loader bucket to load this, because if you look, it's actually the interior dimension of this box is the same width as the loader bucket. So when I dump a load of wood in, it'll all funnel into the firewood box. The box is just literally old pallets that were laying around. I know the carpentry's a little rough, but I was just using stuff that I had on hand to deal with the problem. I'm not too worried about the looks of it. Probably spray paint one side, the side that faces the street, white or black or something to kind of distract from the looks of it. But I wanted this to serve a couple purposes, and one of them is take the impact load of dumping wood, and also something we could tarp over if there was a blizzard coming. The snow in a nor'easter comes right over that building, right over the house, and it kind of, the driving snow eddies in the porch. So believe it or not, that side of the house on the other side will have no snow in a 3-foot snowstorm, and this side of the house will have like nothing against the house and like 5 feet over here because it comes over the roof and spirals. So anyway, back to this. The goal was to use this as a modular system and be able to use my loader's pallet forks. These have worked out okay. They're really designed for a bigger machine. They're just barely holding on, and it's not because the loader doesn't have the power. It doesn't have the weight in the rear. Even with me on there, it's kind of light, and it lifts up the rear end sometimes. So you just got to be careful. If I haul this around empty, it'll be fine. I had all these pallets sitting around from an idea I had to double stack my tractor implements over the summer to kind of clean up space in the yard, and it never really worked out the way I wanted it to. Again, that's a great machine, but it's not a Kubota. It doesn't have the rear end weight that it should to haul stuff, because it can lift up 500 pounds plus in the bucket. But when you put the load out here, your moment arm significantly increases. So you're actually, you know, what is a 200-pound load was sitting in the bucket is probably, without doing the math, you're looking at like 600 pounds when the load's all the way out here just due to leverage. So like I said, it's a good machine to haul this around empty and haul stuff around, like some firewood you saw in the MS311 video. It does okay with that, but anything beyond that, you really need to stay in the seat and just use caution. I mean, it's hard to see, but there's actually a crown here in the yard and a little bit of a dip into the driveway, and it really spooks you when you come down with a heavy load on the front of this on the forks. So I mean, I've never flipped it, but I also keep my loads real low in the front. So the carpentry of this is a little rough. Like I said, this is just using what I had on hand and some nails. You know, the pallets are free. There's actually a place on the way home from my job that I can get free pallets. So what we're gonna do is go over and fire up the loader and just lift it up to show you how it works. And I actually did all the cutting with my tractor's chainsaw, the Steel MS 251C. So, since I put that meter on, I've got an hour or two of use on it. I'll fire it up. I think I flooded it last time. So anyway guys, thanks for watching my video and talking about this box. You'll probably be seeing more of it later in the year. I'll do a update video on how it actually works in practice. But right now we're not even close to burning wood, so that's going to stay up till at least after Halloween and other things, and I'll just bring this out back for now to store it. Anyway guys, thanks for watching my videos, and if you like this channel or this video and want to see future content, go down there and click that little notification bell and subscribe to the channel. Even though you're a subscriber, YouTube sometimes doesn't think without that bell you want to see the videos when they're uploaded. So anyway guys, thanks for watching again, and have a good day.